Hello, this is the last of the three-part series on how to do stress-free email. Well, while multiple inboxes and the Gmail interface is pretty awesome, there's other things that Gmail offers that's really useful. Let's go through the whole list of settings, and I'm going to try to explain to you which ones I like to use and which ones I think are totally useless. For firstly, keyboard shortcuts are immensely useful, and just click on learn more to learn more about the keyboard shortcuts, and this will save you time and stress. I compose KJ NNP. This is not, I don't use NNP, but C K J U E S R F. All these, like so many of these, I use all the time, and it's so easy for me to do because I don't have to move around my hand from the keyboard to the mouse every time I do email. I will close that for now. So, highly recommended keyboard shortcuts. For scroll down, and signature. Signature is very important. What I do is I do first name, last name, the organization that I belong to. So BBA candidate, BD School of Business, and my phone number, and oh, this thing, it's called Pipe, and you can find it above your enter key by just pressing shift and pressing that button above the enter key, and you get that symbol, Pipe. And then June Kim at sfu.ca. If you have a website or a logo, you can just insert image, but we'll get into that. Uh, we won't get into that in this series. Snippets, outgoing, and save changes. Labels, I don't use labels. The reason that I don't use labels is because every time I change an organization or that I use or get email, it's really hard to manage something extra. I mean, a lot of people use labels because it's convenient, and for them, it works like a folder. But for me, when I'm done with something, I just archive it and don't get back to it unless I search the subject of that email or the content of that email so that I can just get back to it later on without having to look in folders. But here I have the system labels. For me, I don't use Buzz, so I'm going to hide that. Starred, I have the starred in a multiple inbox feature, so I'm going to hide that as well. I'm going to have show the, I use drafts. Show the drafts, sent mail, sure, I'll show that. Chats, yeah, I like chat. Labels, I don't use these labels. We went through the accounts and imports, filters, forwarding, and pop IMAP. This is a bit more advanced, and I don't know how to do this. But so far, I didn't need it, so I don't ever imagine myself using it. Chat is pretty self-descriptive. Do not show web clips. I don't like web clips. But for labs, here we go. This is the This is the part that I really wanted to show you. Here, I recommend the calendar gadget. Where are you? A Google Docs gadget. Google. Where is he? Anyhow, there's a oh, here we go. Calendar gadget. The Docs gadget. So that way I can just see it on my left side and not go to the actual calendar to check to see if I have anything that day. Something else that I use is Inbox Preview. This is good if you have a slow computer, but it's not necessary. Inserting images, very important. Whenever you want to send images to people or to an email list, you need this, and it's really easy to use. Scrolling down, we have I use signature tweaks, superstars, I'll get back to that, title tweaks, undo send. This has helped me out in the past, especially if you're sending to a large group of people. That one moment when you send email and you go, oh, I want to undo that. That's really useful. And here I like the unread message icon because I can check to see if I have new mail or not by simply looking at this icon up here at the top. Save changes. Let's go to settings. And we have stars. I discovered this recently, but depending on the way you think, you can just get rid of these and just use the yellow star, or I use the yellow star and the orange Guillemette thing. For myself, this is used to indicate what I have to do, and this is used to indicate I have to keep tabs on for a while. Once I'm done with that task, I just remove the star and archive it. Saves settings. Well, I think that's about it for this whole series. I hope you found everything useful, and I really encourage you to play around with the settings and get really comfortable with doing email, because you want communication to be fast and efficient. Let's get back to multiple inbox. Where's my Wait a minute. Multiple inbox. Enable. Sorry about that. Multiple inboxes. So here we have multiple inboxes. I really want you to play around with what works for you. I mean, this system works for me because I don't get a ton of email with a bunch of organizations. One time, I would belong to about 4 different organizations on campus, so I had one to ESS, the other for blah, another for a different club. But I found that to be too many inboxes, so I just reduced it to 2 or 3. But see what works for you, and in order to change these search queries, it's really important for you to be able to search Gmail. So just go to Google, advanced search Gmail, and these are the search queries. So whenever you archive your email, you can look up your past email, your archived email, by using these operators. I really encourage you to memorize a lot of these, and I'm pretty sure it's going to help you in the long run, even if it takes a bit of investment of your time upfront. Well, that's about it. I rambled on way too long, but I really hope I helped. Thank you very much, and goodbye.